Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is DEOGRACIOUS DUBE and thank you so much for tuning in again. If it is your first time on my channel, welcome to the family, and if you are a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. I really do appreciate it. So today's video is a very chill, kind of laid back video. So it is a self-care video and it's a deep conditioning hair tutorial, and I actually kind of like have a love-hate relationship with deep conditioning. Not the results of it, but actually kind of the process, because it can be kind of long. But what I'm going to do today, I'm going to try and simplify it as much as possible and show you guys the steps which I take when I deep condition my hair. This is something which I do every single week, and if it happens that I miss a week, then definitely the next week I deep condition like religiously. And to be honest, if you were to ask me what I believe is the number one reason why my hair is as healthy as it is simply because I deep condition. I do not cheat on myself, girl. I deep condition every single week. And something a little bit more exciting, I have a bit of a hair review as well. So over this past weekend, so today is the 27th, today's the 27th, and today is the day which hopefully I am uploading this video. But yeah, over the weekend I saw some naturals which I follow, South African naturals, who were at an As I Am natural hair, I think it was a launch, and yeah, so I basically saw that and I'm like, wow, I'm funuksala, like, you know, when it comes to natural hair things I just don't want to be left behind. So I immediately went to Clicks, not that very same day, I actually went to Clicks yesterday. So I went to Clicks yesterday and I purchased a few of their products. So these are the products right here. These are the As I Am goodies, and it is very beautiful packaging. Let me just bring this closer so you can see. So it is this brown and gold, very pretty packaging. And so I bought a Cowash, and then I bought a leave-in conditioner, and I also bought a double buttercream. And so the double buttercream is 180 rand, and then the coconut Cowash was 150, and the leave-in conditioner was 150 as well. So I think in terms of affordability, I'd say it's somewhere in between, considering that a lot of you know, international hair brands that come onto our shores, they usually priced like above 200 rand. So I would say this is kind of like in between. It's not on the lower end or on the higher end, so I think it's a comfortable, you know, affordability. But yeah, so I tried these products, and actually this is the day after I tried these products, but you guys will have to watch the rest of this video to see my thoughts on these products. Basically I'll be going through the deep conditioning process, and I did use these products throughout that process as well. So yeah, enough rambling. If you guys would like to see the rest of this video, like I said, it's just a very simple deep conditioning hair tutorial. It's really not as difficult as some of you may think, you know, to deep condition your hair. Basically, in simple terms, is when you put conditioner in your hair and you leave it for more than, you know, let's say 2 minutes. So yeah, if you'd like to see the rest of this video, then do stay tuned, and of course do not forget to subscribe if you do enjoy this video. And thank you so much, love. See you next time. Okay, so my hair is now wet. I just wetted a little bit, and what I'm going to do is I'm first going to separate my hair in half. So just to speak about the reasons why we deep condition, or the reasons why you should deep condition. And deep conditioning is not only for people with natural hair, it is for anyone with hair in general. The reason why deep conditioning is so good for your hair, it's basically because you're adding nutrients into your hair, right? So it's very similar to like feeding yourself, right? Our body needs food in order to survive. So you feed yourself every day and you get hungry again. So it's the same thing with deep conditioning, right? You feed your body, I mean, you feed your hair with nutrients, and after a while it needs to be replenished. Just like your body, you feed yourself with food, and after a while you need to eat again because your body uses up that food, right? And when you feed yourself, you have energy and you are lively and you are healthy. And when you start to get hungry, or when you haven't eaten for quite a while, you know, you lack energy. And if it's been you know, God forbid, even a few days, then you start to look really, you know, dull and gray and pale and tired, etc. Same thing with your hair. If you don't feed your hair the necessary nutrients, then your hair is just not going to look healthy, and it's going to start to become fragile and brittle, and it's going to start to break, etc, etc. Same thing with our bodies, right? Our hair also needs nutrients just like our bodies do. So I've just separated my hair into 4 sections. I'm just going to take this section and I'm going to section this again. So I'm going to work, so it's 4 sections and I'm just sectioned it again. So I'm going to be using the Cowash, and wow, I guess this part, actually I don't even think I should be showing you guys on video, because this is not deep conditioning. This is basically me cleansing my hair using the Cowash. But since I want to review these products as well, we'll just include it. So let me just show you guys the consistency. I wouldn't say it's thick, which is good because it is a cleanser, and so it's nice and thin enough. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. It is a cleanser, so I'm just rubbing it in, making sure that my scalp is getting a nice gentle cleanse, because it should be a gentle cleanse because it's not a shampoo. And then I am going to just tie up that section using my elastic band. You can use a hairband or you can twist it up, but this is much quicker. So I'm just going to do this throughout my whole head. Okay, so I'm done with that part, and basically this is just, I separated my hair into 4 and I put the co-wash all over the sections, and I didn't show it thoroughly because I do already have a wash day routine video, and I'm gonna link it down in the description box if you guys would like to see how I wash my hair. So yeah, I'm just gonna rinse that off and then we're gonna go straight into the deep conditioning tutorial. Okay, so I really thought that I had bought the conditioner from As I Am, but it turns out that I didn't. I only bought the leave-in conditioner, so I'm just going to be using this one, and this is from Carol's Daughter. It is the curl defining moisture mask, so I'm going to be using that. I'm just going to show you guys with this one today. It's also quite a good conditioner. So the first thing I do is that I apply the conditioner all over the section of hair. And the nice thing with this conditioner is that it has a lot of slip, so like it's very slippery, which is a good thing, which is what you want from your conditioner, because when you're deep conditioning, you're also using that as an opportunity to detangle your hair. So you want something with a lot of slip. And then I just open the section up like this, and I make sure that I put deep conditioner inside that section as well. So now I'm quite satisfied that the deep conditioner has been thoroughly applied all over my hair. And then to detangle, I just simply pull the hair apart like this. So I don't use a comb at all. I'm not even really using, you know, my nails or anything like that. As a comb, I'm simply pulling the hair apart, and that's how I detangle my hair as I apply my deep conditioner. And then I always make sure to put a little extra on the ends because it is the oldest part of your hair, so you always want to give it a little bit more extra love and attention. And that's how that is looking. And then I'm simply going to twist up this section. So in terms of the twisting the section, when you're done with it, you don't have to twist the section. You can simply tie it up. That's completely fine as well, but I just prefer to twist it. That way I know that I'm done with it. And now moving on to the next section. Okay, so I'm done. And just to show you guys that you don't need to twist your whole head in the front, I twisted and the back is tied up. And now for the second step of the deep conditioning process, I am going to take that same plastic bag that I brought my my goodies in, and I'm going to use that to cover my head. So now basically what I'm going to be doing is that I am going to be introducing heat into the equation. So first thing I'm doing, I'm just going to cover my head, and now I am going to use a hair dryer and a hooded dryer, a hooded cap rather. So I'm gonna use this cap right here. So this is basically what it looks like. It has a little connection thing, and this goes over your head. Unfortunately, I do not have the link to this. I did purchase this probably about 4 years ago, and I don't have the link anymore. I'm so sorry. And what I basically do is that I connect it to my hair dryer. So you just remove the nozzle and then connect this. So there we go. So I connect it like that to my hair dryer, and then I plug in my hair dryer and I put it over my head, and I'm going to show you guys just now. So an alternative, if you do not have a hooded dryer or a steamer, and basically what you can do is you put your plastic cap just like I did. And by the way, it doesn't have to be a plastic cap. I'm just very, like, you know, old-fashioned, old school. But you can basically use cling wrap, whatever you prefer, and then you can take a beanie and you put that over your head. So let me show you guys. I have a beanie right here. So I put my plastic cap, and then I take my beanie and I put that over my head like that. So I just make sure to cover my head, and I'll sit for about an hour, minimum 45 minutes, or even 2 hours if I'm not in a rush to go anywhere. And this basically helps to generate heat. You can add one beanie or you can add 2 beanies. It's completely up to you, but basically you want to try and introduce heat into the mixture, because when you put heat, then basically you help the deep conditioner go even further. So basically it helps to expand your hair, and when your hair is expanded, that means that all the nutrients and the goodness from the deep conditioner can penetrate into your hair strand a lot easier than if it's just, you know, just putting deep conditioner on its own. Especially if you're low porosity like I am, then you definitely need the heat to help you along, because your hair struggles basically to absorb moisture and to absorb nutrients and everything that you're trying to put into it, unless you introduce heat into the equation. So I would definitely recommend that whenever you deep condition, always try and use heat as much as possible. So I'm going to be using this hooded dryer like I said, and so I basically just put it over my head like this, and then I pull the string just to tighten, and then I put it on. Oh, it's not plugged in. It is not plugged in. Okay, so there we go. So I'm just gonna switch it off for now. So I'm basically gonna sit for about, I think, 20 minutes. I usually do 20 to 25 minutes, sometimes 30 minutes. It really does depend, but I'm gonna do 20 minutes today, and then I'm gonna come back. Well, I'm gonna rinse it off, and then I'm gonna come back, and then we'll continue. Okay, cool. Okay, so I am back, and I have just rinsed out my hair. I'm just gonna come a little bit closer so you can see. And I did dry it, but it's still a little bit wet, and I'm quite happy. It has very good elasticity, as you can see. It's nice and shiny, and it feels very soft, so I'm quite happy with that. That's more or less how I can tell when a deep conditioner is good. If my hair has good bounce to it and it doesn't feel dry like straight away. Sometimes, you know, as weird as this may sound, but some deep conditioners, sometimes your hair feels dry almost straight away. So I'm quite happy with that. I think this was a very good deep conditioning session, so I'm happy. And normally I would leave the video right here, because this is basically how I deep condition my hair. But since I am doing a review of the As I Am products as well, then I'm going to take it just one step further, and I'm going to show you guys how I'll be using those 2 products. So here is my first section, And the first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to spray some more water. Okay, then I'm going to go in with this leave-in conditioner. It says here it has extracts of coconut, amla, sugar, beetroot, green tea, lemon, apple, sugarcane. It has a lot of different things basically. Okay, so first I'm just going to get a little bit out. And this is how it looks like. And it has a nice, you know, thin consistency, which is what I like for my leave-in conditioners. Because if it's too thick, I just feel like it just sits on top of my hair. And I'm not really sure that my hair is really absorbing it nicely. So I'm going to put a bit more. So that's how that is looking, and that is the top part of my hair. I'm going to be using the double buttercream, so that one right there, and I'm using that to moisturize my hair basically. And this has cocoa butter, shea butter, castor oil, jojoba oil, and sugar beetroot, and basically it's all the good stuff that your hair really loves. It's got a nice thick consistency, and it actually really does feel like butter. So I'm gonna go in with that next. And when I moisturize my hair, I basically massage the product into my hair like that. And my hair feels really soft, like really soft. So I massage the product in, work it onto the ends, and then I open up the section, and I'm just going in for a little bit more. Guys, I am a bit heavy-handed when it comes to products, but that's because I find that my hair gets dry very quickly, so I do like to use a lot. I'm not sparing in that case, so if you are, that's perfectly fine, but I am not sparing at all. I really put, okay. So that's how the hair is looking now. And then I like to finish off with like a sealant, so it's normally an oil or a butter. I'm going to use this. This is the Ruto's Lock Butter, and this is my favorite hair butter to use. It is so moisturizing. I love this stuff. So I'm going to use that, and I'm going to again massage it into my hair first. Make sure we get on the hairline all around. So I just simply use kind of like praying hands motion. So I rub my hands together and I massage it down the length of my hair. So now my hair is moisturized, this section is moisturized, and it's completely up to you how you want to proceed with your hair. I normally do twists, sometimes I do a braid out, and sometimes I simply just tie it back up again. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna do twists for today. So just very simply. And I think I'm gonna leave the video here for today. And since it is a review, I'm gonna come back tomorrow and show you guys how my hair is looking, because then I believe that that's the best kind of way to review a product. I mean, I can say it feels nice and soft now, but then tomorrow I might wake up and my hair is completely dry and weird and whatever. So I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow and I will show you guys how my hair is looking tomorrow. So let me come closer. Okay, so it is the next day, and if you're a bit confused, I filmed my intro today, not yesterday, so it's the same look. But yeah, basically today is the day after, and here is how my hair is looking. I think it has quite a nice shine to it. Now I will be honest, my hair did feel a little bit dry, okay, and I think that has to do with the Cowash. So it kind of feels like how it feels dry when I use shampoo, But like I said, I think it has to do with the co-wash, because after I used the co-wash, my hair did feel a little bit rubbery, like how it normally feels when I use shampoo. Now, it's not as dry as it normally is when I use shampoo, but it is a bit more on the dry side than what I expect, especially after deep conditioning and using, you know, moisturizer and hair butters. Usually my hair is quite, you know, smooth and very moisturized the next day, so it does feel a little bit dry. And I did go in a little bit more with the leave-in conditioner just because I did feel like it was a little bit dry. But other than that, you guys can see for yourselves, like, you know, my hair is nice and shiny and I am completely happy. It feels really soft. The only complaint, like I said, is just it did feel a bit dry. But in terms of the leave-in conditioner, I don't know, I think it's the Cowash, but it could be the leave-in conditioner, it could be the butter. So but I will say it's the Cowash because, like I said, my hair did feel a little bit rubbery. And I think I would give this, out of 10, I would give I would give these products a 7 out of 10. I think I'll give them a 7 out of 10. Maybe let me just rate them different separately. So the Cowash, because I feel like it contributed to making my hair feel a bit dry today, I would give it a 6 out of 10. Okay, and then the double buttercream, because it's nice and thick and my hair did really feel like butter after I used this, I would give this a 8 out of 10. And then the leave-in conditioner, probably like a 7 as well, 7.5. And yeah, but basically I do enjoy these products a lot, and I can't say yet whether I would repurchase them or not because I've only used them once. But yeah, so that is the end of my review. And again, if you guys enjoyed it, do not forget to subscribe. I would really would appreciate it. I'm almost at 500, almost there. But actually the goal, you know, is 1,000, so let us keep pushing. I really do appreciate all of your support. And yeah, till the next video, bye.